What is up, guys? It's a beautiful day out here in Houston, Texas. It's not too hot, right? It feels okay. It's like a little, not fresh, but there's wind. It feels good. We're about to go home. We are in the Mamalona Street Truck Coyote. We are going home to pick up the SS Clone because the other day I gave it a little knick-knack and I was already like wanting to paint the truck and I scheduled it with Chapa, but I gave it a little knick-knack and I was just, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint it. So I told the painter I needed it for Burnouts y Trocas or for October Madness, and he said, damn, we're on a crunch. I'm like, well, I kind of need it sooner because I got to do some more upgrades to it, you know, just for the burnout pit. So I need cow tracks, extra fans, and little stuff like that. And the exhaust is really bugging me. I don't like how that exhaust sounds for some reason. So we're on the way to the house. We're gonna go pick up the SS. We're taking it to my boy Trevino to do a badass exhaust system on it. They're the ones that did on my OBS. As y'all know, my OBS sounded sick. So we're gonna be doing an exhaust on the SS Clone today. Tomorrow we will be installing some cow tracks and some extra fans. Possibly gonna be getting some new wheels for it tomorrow too, because we can't burn out on the Bogarts, obviously. We did do like a game on the Bogarts. We can't say the name, but a waffle. We did a waffle, and the winner chose the cash prize. So I still have the Bogarts, but we obviously can't burn on the Bogarts on a drag pack. So we're probably gonna put some SS22s on it, or maybe some billets. I don't know yet. But first we gotta do the exhaust and do the suspension stuff tomorrow, so I can drop it off to the painter on Saturday. Because I told him I was gonna drop it off this Saturday, and it's Thursday. So we gotta get the exhaust done today. Tomorrow just the cow tracks and the extra fans, and we're just gonna go forget about it. We're gonna drop it off at my boy Pancho's. He's gonna get down on the paint. So we're gonna take the SS Clone looking tip-top shape to October Madness, guys. Also the Ford, we are joining the 4x4 class in this truck. It's not the fastest. We're gonna lose because there's some monsters going. But I mean, I'm doing it to make a show for y'all guys. I don't really care, guys. This is a stock motor truck. So you know, obviously there's gonna be some monsters there. So you can't compare a stock motor truck to the monsters that are gonna be there. But hey, it's to put on a show, fuck it. Why not? So I ordered the trans brake for it today and the two-step box. So next week we're all gonna be doing the transmission, doing the trans brake on it as well. So we're on a crunch. Burnouts y Trocas is like 14 days away, I think, 2 weeks exactly. So we're on a crunch, guys. Stay tuned for this video. And right now we're gonna see what exhaust we do on the SS. Hopefully, I want something not too loud, but when I floor it, I want it to be loud. A ver, guys, es la primera vez que el flaco maneja una drop truck. No, la 454 está bajita, no. Pero más bajita que esta. It feels weird driving with skinnies, huh?
There's a 4.6.
Alright, guys, we got the SS Clone right here. And my boy, Trevino's Muffler Shop. Right here in Pasadena. All the exhausts I've ever had done, they've done it on all my trucks. So Flaco's about to put it on this side of the lid because the truck's really low and this is a low profile. Este es el master mechanic que tienen aquí. Onta es senior, junior y luego este. A ver, caerá güey. Puro exhaust pipe para esta madre. Mira güey. Puro exhaust pipe. Ay. Y luego acá está mi compita Rocky. Este vato le dicen Rocky. He used to fund NASA back in the day.
A la verga,
¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿Qué estás haciendo, güey?
Motor de Miguel.
No, la de Miguel la rojita.
Yeah.
So my boys here, they just don't do exhaust. They also do a little bit of suspension work, little fabbing up and stuff like that. They do roll cages, anti-roll bars, shock relocations. I think they started doing suspension, like ladder bars, stuff like that. But I'm not too sure if I know they do it on their personal vehicles. I don't know if they do it for everybody. Ahí flaco, quiero la cámara tuya porque se puso media oscura. Well, alright guys, we're here with my boy Trevino. He's done all my exhausts on all my trucks, my Ford, my turbo trucks, my 4-inch downpipes. He's done all my trucks in the past. So this truck is supposedly a 6.2 with forged pistons and all this bullshit. But it sounds kind of weak. I'm pretty sure it got like a Y with like a Borla exhaust because it's not that loud. When you floor it, it sounds good, but on idle, and that's good, but it just sounds a little bit weak. It sounds like the exhaust is old already. So we're gonna do the whole exhaust system on it. think it's a Y, so I want to do a 3-inch with X pipe with dual Corsas. That's how we did my OBS, and my OBS sounded pretty sick. The truck has, the exhaust looks pretty new, like they just did it too.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Sí, pero mucho hablar como quiera. So it does have a 480. It is a 3-inch with a Y with a MagnaFlow. That's why it sounds like that. It's like the old school MagnaFlow, right? Or the regular one, the one that everybody uses?
No, it's not the regular one. It's un poco más anchito este, so it's a little bit quieter.
Okay, that's why. So X-Pipe with dual Corsas. La vez pasada pusimos las bullets, ¿verdad? En the OBS. Esta troca está buena por abajo, güey. Entre baja perra. That means... que es 480, lo que no me gusta. Right here we at the candy store. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with like a 40 series Flowmaster. Have you heard of Flowmaster? Sound like shit. Anyways, I'm pretty sure my boy bought these like back in 99. Esto tiene aquí del 99, ¿verdad? Yeah? People still use these? No mames. Oh, hell no. Anyways. Ay, verga, güey, nota que me gusta. Mira, güey, hay cuenta que están aquí. Nomás hay dos. So they have the dual Corsas. I've used these before on my OBS. Sounded really nice. So he has these two, that's a good thing. I've used this on my turbo truck before. When it was twin turbo, when I had exhaust to the back. These sound pretty good on turbo trucks. I'm guessing we're gonna go with the Corsas because that's the only one I like that I see. Oh, he has more Corsas here. So I think we're gonna go with these. Once you open it, that's it, you gotta buy it. It's not me, it's crooked. Oh yeah, these guys also do state inspections here. The legit ones. Don't bring no funky shit over here. Don't bring that check engine light over here on. I'm gonna go dual Corsas, X-Pipe, and 2 of these bad boys. My favorite. Just look at it. No Diddy though. Right there, baby oil. So guys, they cut this piece off of the chassis off so he could run the exhaust equal length so it can sound more like a, I'm not gonna say like a vet, but everybody says like a Corvette. It's just gonna sound a little bit more, it's gonna have a nice tone to it. We're gonna run it equal length to about right here. Y luego pues de aquí ya se tiene que venir la X para acá, ¿verdad? Así. The X is gonna be in the middle. Put 2 little 2s right here. What you think, Flaco? It's gonna sound more, because on the OBS, I had it dumped right here. So it was loud, but it was loud because I was doing like 8,000 RPM burnouts. But if we put it like right here, shit, you're gonna hear all of it. What you think?
I had a homeboy that had it like that. That whole sounded loud as fuck.
Since I've always been real cringy about it, something like that, but maybe we'll do it. Alrighty guys, so we're also making progress on the C10. It looks like we might not take it to October Madness. It looks like, so we have a lot of work at the shop. We're backed up. We've been having problems with converters. The converter's been in back order as well. So we've been having issues here and there. So we've been working on customers' cars and we've been outsourcing parts and stuff like that to get the customers' cars out first. Like I always say, we gotta work on the customers' cars first, then we can work on our shit. But we are making progress on it. The motor's already sat down and everything. We made the AC compressor fit, but I think we're gonna swap it out anyways. So we're gonna do the vintage air and it's a little bit smaller. So the AC compressor's on as well. The supercharger's already on there, stationary. It's not going over. The motor and transmission and drive shaft is already, well, the drive shaft on that side, but we already made the drive shaft. So basically motor, supercharger, everything's bolted up already. We ran the fuel lines already. We ran it over here to the main mechanical pump. We got the lines right here. This is only gonna be, this is just, we did the fitting, stuff like that. We're gonna put a fuel regulator right here. And we're gonna make it an 8 a.m. feed. We just had to do a 6 for the fitting that we had here. So it's gonna be a 6, but the main line is gonna be an 8, and it's gonna be a 6 a.m. return. So this truck is gonna have 2 fuel pumps. Like I said, we're not trying to make no crazy power on this truck. It's gonna be a cruiser. The motor is capable of making crazy power, but it's gonna be a cruiser. So we're doing a stock fuel tank with a Hellcat pump inside, and then we're gonna sump the stock tank, and we're gonna put an inline Ditchworks pump on it. So it's gonna have 2 fuel pumps, you know. So it should make okay power. That's what we got going on right now. The harness already ran into the cab. We just gotta make some brackets for it to put the computers and the ECM and TCM. And then we got all the QE1 suspension. We got the QE1 sway bar. This should be the sway bar right here. We got the Willwood brakes. Well, it already has big brakes, but we ordered the master cylinder, the Willwood one. Well, we're gonna have to take that gold piece. I ordered it black. I don't know why they sent it gold, but we're gonna have to send it because I didn't like the stock one. The stock one looked too big, so we ordered that one. We're gonna take that to get painted black, and then we ordered the QE1, the uppers and the lower control arms as well. So it's gonna have QE1 suspension in the front with the QE1 sway bar, coilovers. So we got all the parts for the front suspension, so the truck can drive nice and easy. We also got all the fuel system over here. We got the regulators. We got all the fittings. Guys, if you know about fuel systems, you know that fuel systems take a lot of fittings and it's expensive. A lot of fittings. So all this is brand new fittings that we're gonna be putting on the fuel system. The magnafluid regulator. We got more line over here. We had to buy wire and all that stuff because we're gonna have to be wiring some stuff and little shit like that. We bought the mounts for the filters and for the fuel pumps as well. It's gonna be all nice and neat and tucked in. We also last week got the dry shaft made. I made a 5-inch aluminum dry shaft for it so it can be beefy. I know this rear end is gonna give out quick. That rear end, it's a 10 bolt, and on these year models, the 10 bolt come out with 28 spline axles. So I could buy some 30 spline axles, put them on there, put a heat in on that stuff, but I'm gonna waste like over $1,000 on parts. So I think we're gonna go ahead and order a 9-inch for it. Just for, I mean, fuck it, we're already there. A 9-inch from Quick Performance, I think like 2,800 bucks. So we're gonna order a 9-inch for it as well. So just to show you that we are making progress on this one. Hopefully by the weekend, we'll start on the suspension, or we'll do the fuel system. We'll do either or. I really want to fire it up next week, but it don't look like we're taking it to Alejandro because we're on a big crunch, and we still got to do my F-150 transmission, do the trans brake on it, the bump box, the 2-step and stuff like that. So we are really on a tight schedule, and I don't think we're gonna make it. Also, if y'all need to build transmission, let me know, guys. We got a few in stock. We got 2 4065s. Well, one, because one's shipping out to North Carolina. We got 2 built 80s and the Raystar 4 built 4060 stage 2. So we got a few in stock, but actually the 2 480s are already leaving this week. We're doing a turbo truck that came in today, and we're doing a Tahoe that came in with a 480 as well. So those are gone. But yeah, if y'all need any transmissions, hit us up on the Instagram page, 333perf. And we'll answer any of DMs or call us to 832-946-6927 for any of your transmission needs, or cam kits, cam swaps, motor swaps, built divs, cow tracks, transmission coolers, lines, fittings. Whatever y'all need, we're here, guys. My boy Flaco will answer y'all. He's new, guys. He's a cameraman, but remember, he's learning. He doesn't have the people skills yet, but he's getting there. He knows how to talk already. So just bear with him a little bit, right, Flaco? Yeah. You're getting there. He'll get the answer. If he doesn't know the answer to the question, he'll call me and we'll answer it for him. What is going on, guys? We are on the way to my boy Trevino's muffler shop to pick up the SS clone and to show y'all how it sounds with the exhaust. It should sound pretty rowdy. It should sound pretty good. And then Chapa called me that the C10 is ready as well. So we gotta go pick up the C10. Like, this is perfect. It's 2 weeks before the show and the C10 is ready. I just gotta take the wheels and get polished, and the C10 is pretty much done. I'm gonna see if we can do the big brake kit on it before the show. If not, the C10's already done anyways. The SS goes into paint tomorrow, so we're dropping it off tomorrow at the paint shop because I do want to take it looking wet to OTM, which I probably shouldn't because I'm gonna fuck it up in the burnout pit. But fuck it, why not? And then we just gotta worry about the Ford. We need to do the trans brake on the Ford, the 2-step, do the transmission on it. I ordered the transmission parts today. I ordered the clutches, I ordered the steels. Then we gotta take the steels to go get machined, so we can do extra clutches. We gotta take off the transmission because we gotta machine a few things in the transmission as well. So with that being said, we got 2 weeks and we only gotta worry about the Ford, but we still gotta do the trans brake, 2-step transmission, anti-roll bar, relocated shocks, and test it. Well, I think we're on schedule. It feels good being on schedule for the first time, I think. Who knows, maybe. Comment down below, should I take the SS to get painted or should I put a turbo kit on it? Which one do I prefer for the burnout pit? I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure I prefer the turbo kit for the burnout pit, but should I turbo it or should I get it painted first? Because I can twin turbo that truck here in the next 3-4 days. Or should I just take it to get painted? Comment down below, guys. What do y'all think? Alright, guys. First startup. Yeah, it has like a deeper tone to it. So guys, this is why I'm gonna take the truck to get painted. This one came off. I could just glue it back, but it's one of the little knickknacks that I told y'all that makes me like, ugh. So I'm gonna take it painted for that. That was the first burnout. Yeah, I think we have to put a 460 on it. I don't like the 480.
Damn.
Maybe I don't know what gears it got in the back. Maybe I gotta put bigger gears. Alright guys, big shout out to my boy Trevino Muffler Shop. They got down the exhaust like always. I like it because it sounds quiet on idle and it doesn't sound too annoying or too loud. But once you get into the higher RPM, it starts like banging, like popping and banging. It sounds really good. We are taking it to the paint shop tomorrow because I am going to be taking this truck painted to October Truck Madness. And we're probably going to be doing the rear end on it too because that little burnout I did right now, I really didn't like it. I think the 480 gives a lot of power on these all-motor vehicles. So we're probably going to put some 456 on it. If not, we'll put a 460 on it. We'll see depending on how we get it back from the paint shop, how fast. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're on the way to pick up the C10 right now. Hey guys, so after that week burnout that I did at my boy Trevino shop, I'm convinced that this truck has really small gears. And it's a 480, and since I'm not gonna swap the transmission before the show, I'm gonna just put some 456s. So we are gonna go get some 456 gears right now. We're gonna be also adding the cow tracks as well. I might order the fans for the front radiator right now. So we gotta do that right now before we drop it off tomorrow at the paint shop. So once it's out at the paint shop, all we gotta do is slap on the new wheels and that's it. Should I do a color change on it? Or should I leave it red?
I think it looks nice like that. Or you could do a baby blue.
Nah, déjate mamá.
Or candy blue.
No.
Nigga, that still look nice.
That we are gonna be doing something crazy with the 2020. We just haven't had time, guys. That truck's just been there abandoned. But we are gonna be doing something nice with that truck. Stay tuned for it. Maybe not this year already, because this year we already spent a lot this year, but maybe next year, like in January, February, we'll start. Luego vale verga, luego no va a haber regalos abajo del árbol para Navidad, güey. Vale verga. ¿Qué pedo, maestro? ¿Se tantea? ¿Todavía se tantea o no, maestro? ¿Cómo se siente usted, maestro, todavía?
Oh, bien,
¿Se siente cuando recién empezó o ya casi no? ¿Cómo se siente?
más o menos,
¿Pues está toda la leche adentro?
más o menos igual.
The day that I close the shop down, I'm gonna come work right here because I already know the whole warehouse.
Ya sabes.
Uy.
All those gears, some 456s. Then we're gonna get a bearing kit. It should have a posi already. Cow track part number is 3404 for a flip kit.
He doesn't even part numbers.
Oh, sí. Ah, es para la troquilla mía. La que mete el burnout, que le dices.
Ese es clone.
Sí, nomás que since it's a 480, I think it got small gears. Ahorita hice un quemoncillo leve, pero I didn't really like how. Well, it's on a drag pack too, so.
También.
Pero I'm gonna put 456s on it and no trae cow tracks.
448s?
You got 488s?
They use them a lot for the burnouts.
I feel like it's overkill, no?
Pues con 480 se empareja el show.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna take the 80 off in the future.
Yeah, pues fuck it.
Probably. Bueno, te voy a dar puros 20 porque luego parezco veintero.
Por eso estaba acomodando la paca ahorita para que lo grabaras, ¿verdad?
Güey,
la estaba acomodando ahí, güey. Ahorita que saque la paca, güey. Make sure you get the money shot. Make sure you get the money shot.
¿Cómo lo hacen los rappers ahí? ¿Cómo?
Mira, güey.
Mira.
Todo esto lo practicó ahorita como 10 veces antes de que grabara este perro. Todo estuvo practicándolo. Se le cayeron los billetes.
Es más, güey, corta este pedo, güey.
Ya no le gustó, ya le arreglé.
No, de hecho, es lo que le debo a Rick.
La verdad, no, sí es cierto,
Ya, estoy así.
No, sí ponlo, güey, sí ponlo.
Dale.
God damn it, guys. Ahí está la mamalona. Chuck looks. Oh no, es la que le va a Hot Wheels, I like. Oye, chapa, se mira hasta abuelito ahí arriba. Sí. Mira, abuelito ahí arriba, mira ahí mamalona.
Yo venía por la troca y pasó la
Okay. This looks new again. ¿Tiene ahí en perra? Mamalona.
También se llama bien.
Así que anda así, nomás que se deje el pelo crecer, largo como los tiempos de antes. Que ahí por el Highway Clean Galveston. En Taco Town. Ahí en perra.
Es el color exacto, Alex.
¿Es qué?
El amarillo.
Ajá.
Pero se mira más o menos parecido. Le puse un tape en la nariz negro.
Ok, con madre.
Le dimos una limpiadita lo mejor posible. Es puro fierro.
Ok.
¿Entiendes por qué se oxida?
Con madre. Sí, pues ya se oxida todo el pedo, ¿verdad? ¿También le di una tocada a esto, verdad?
Sí, le di una pitada a esto, a los grises.
Sí, porque estaba como contaminado, ¿verdad? Lo que había dicho.
Yo pienso que algún líquido en vez de le echan está un poquito fuerte. Y como ahí como que no traen clear esa parte.
Ok. We just picked up the C10 at Chapas. Thing looks wet. It's like a little Hot Wheels, bro. Like, I remember when I was little, I would imagine like a truck like this, and it came true. It's just right there. I wonder if I can get a Hot Wheels made out of it. I really want an actual Hot Wheels. Sheesh. So yeah, guys, big shout out to Chapa. He got it done really quick. I think he did it in less than a week.
Yeah, like 4 days.
Yeah, because we dropped it off last Thursday.
I think so, yeah.
So I mean, he probably didn't work on it until this week because he had other jobs last week. So yeah, he did it really quick. Big shout out to Chapa, guys. I wish I could bring him the clone to so he could paint it as well. We did say I was gonna bring it in November, but then that cladding thing happened and was really bugging me. So I'm gonna take it to my boy Pancho for him to do it. So we might have to bring something else to Chapa in November. We'll see. We'll find out what we bring. We'll bring another truck. Alright guys, we just dropped off the C10 at home. Came out looking sick, looks wet. It looks like they just dumped like 1,000 bottles of baby oil on it. Looks sick. So we got the C10 done already. I am gonna be calling on Monday to see who can do some big brakes on it. At least the front, because the brakes are really bugging me. It's just one of those things that makes me tick, and I don't use the truck, so I really don't need it. It's one of those things that truck is always just parked and it gets beat up being parked. I want to do the brakes. We are dropping off the clone tomorrow to get painted, so that's another thing. When we left the shop 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, Maestro was doing the rear end on the clone and the couch tracks. I don't know if he finished it. Maybe if not, he'll finish it tomorrow morning. After he finishes it, we'll drop it off at the paint. But yeah, because a little burnout I did at the muffler shop, it was on drag radials, but it felt kind of weak. And the 480 is a little bit overkill for all motor setups. I'm probably not gonna have time to swap it out and stuff like that. So we just put bigger gears on it, and on the street tire, it should burn out fast. So we still gotta put new wheels on the SS Clone as well. Like all these things, guys, like to get ready for a show or just in general, like when you have a business and you gotta handle the business thing, and then you have personal things, and then you gotta get ready for stuff like this too. It's to go to a truck show, car show, you spend at least, man, $5,000, $10,000. You know, just to go right off the rip, just to go to this type of show, you're spending at least $5,000. Loading up the trucks, tires, where you need this, that, hotels, Airbnbs, entrances, the spot for the show. So just to go to a type of these shows as like when you have your own spot and stuff like that, it's expensive. And then if you want to take your trucks looking very, very nice, like it's you just gotta waste more money and more money. So just to get my trucks ready to go to this show, I'm probably gonna spend like 10 grand just to get them ready. Plus what I'm gonna waste to go to the show. Fuel, food, Airbnbs, entrances, stuff like that. So just to go to a show like this, you're looking at about $15,000. Well, if you're gonna fix your trucks, like, you know, so it can look nice. Like if you're like me, you don't want to take it looking ugly and stuff like that. Like something's wrong with it, you want to get them fixed. It's one of those things that you're gonna spend money. That's why I don't do truck shows that much. I like racing events. I can go to every single race event. But when it comes to truck shows like this, I'm not really into it, but I like bandas y trocas, and I like the October Truck Madness these guys do. It's a nice experience. The stadium is badass, the venue is badass, and the vibe is good. So that's why I like going. And then it's like 3-4 hours away, so it's not that bad. But yeah, guys, so stay tuned.